Hi Libra, this is your January mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past spread. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of January. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Nine of Cups and the Star. And we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra or Aquarius, or a Taurus. Well, Libra, the very first thing I said when I was done laying down the cards, I was like, wow. And that's exactly what's happening here. You see what I'm seeing? We do have a pair, a couple. The Queen of Swords and a King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, right? This person could be a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra, or Aquarius, or the two of you make a perfect match. It's a perfect match right here. As a matter of fact, you could be like a power couple. That's what the King and the Queen of Swords usually represent, a power couple. You can make anything happen. You can conquer the world if you want to. You can start your own business. You can start a political party. You can, be community leaders. And the two of you can definitely join forces and, like I said, conquer the world together. And one thing about this connection, it's going to be an instant connection. It's like the two of you will click immediately, instantly click, like that instant coffee. Well, perhaps that's a poor choice of words, but I don't see anybody hesitating. I don't see anybody thinking about it for too long. It's like the two of you are mere reflections of each other, in a good way. So the first card that came out is the Ace of Swords. That's the very first card that came out. And you see how the King and the Queen of Swords are holding up a sword. And it's like this is a symbol of what brings you together. This is your union sign. It's like your flag, right? The sword, because both of you are either an air sign or both of you are a perfect match. You have similar visions. You are into same things. You like the same things. And very powerful, two very powerful individuals, but it's like you're not going to be fighting each other. You're going to be uniting. You're going to be collaborating. You're going to be putting all your talents together, because you two are very smart, very wise individuals. Now that you have found each other, you can, like I said, make anything happen. So with the Ace of Swords, this is a brand spanking new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation that the two of you will have. And based on that conversation, you'll know that, you'll be moving forward together. It's going to be an instant connection with that Ace of Swords. And it's clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. So like I said, the next thing you know that the two of you are already in a commitment. If this person is at a distance from you, they'll be traveling to see you, they'll be paying you a visit. They could be a couple of miles away from you or a couple of 100 miles away from you. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrows, right? So the Cupid is definitely at work here on both of your behalves. And the Cupid is striking both of you at the same time. And that's why the two of you are instantly connecting, right? Instant chemistry. The word instant keeps replaying in my head, Libra. And then we have the Hierophant right next to the Ace of Swords. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Or the Hierophant is about something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage. So don't be surprised if the two of you connect and commit like 2 weeks down the road, right? Because we got the Ace of Swords, like a very straightforward, like an instant beginning, and we got the Hierophant right next to it, right? And then we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Sun. I just kind of assumed that you're the Queen of Swords, but you could be the King of Swords as well. But I was wondering, so how does the Queen of Swords feel about this whole situation? And the Sun came out, like literally, right? And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So the Queen of Swords is ecstatic, jumping up for joy. And I think it's your mutual energy as well, right? In the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Nine of Cups and the Star. Justice is your personal card, Libra, so you are in your own reading at least twice, right? Then we have the star right next to the deck. The star is the personal Aquarius card, right? So this person could be an Aquarius. So in that case, that makes total sense. And the Nine of Cups in between, this is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction, and it's a card of fulfillment. By the way, the star is also a card of a wish come true. So there's two wish come true cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table, and one came after the other. And whose wish is it coming true? Yours. Because like I said, justice is your card. So it's an amazing reading. Libra, you're starting off this year with a bang, with an instant connection and a commitment, right? And if you've been wishing and hoping for someone like this in your life, to be together with someone like that for the rest of your life, that wish is definitely being granted. Really happy for you, Libra. Congratulations. Libra, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. Both the King and the Queen of Wands are clarified by the Seven of Cups, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Libra, you are on fire in the second half of January, right? So even in this reading, you're coming through as a perfect match with your partner. The King and the Queen of Wands, two partners in crime. Yeah. Whenever the King and the Queen of Wands come out in the same reading, that means the two of you are also a perfect match, but you're so excited about something here, you're getting ready to do something here, right? And you're getting all fired up about it. The King and the Queen of Wands are both clarified by the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is a card of a multiple choice in this particular spread. So I think you're thinking about starting something new, and that's where you're all excited, you're all fired up, all passionate about it. You want to start something. You could be choosing among different things, or perhaps you already zeroed in on a particular new thing you want to start. Say you decided to take a class together, like a ball dancing class, right? And you're choosing between different schools. Perhaps you decided to take a rock climbing class together, and now you're choosing between different rock climbing schools. You know, something among those lines. You're doing something together, and you want to do something together, and you're trying to figure out what it is exactly that you want to do, or which school to attend. You know what I mean? You could be thinking of starting a business together, and now you're just trying to figure out the best way to get the show on the road. The Ten of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of marriage or commitment. So all of this is happening within your marriage or commitment. And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a soulmate connection. You know, it's an amazing card to have. That means that the two of you are in love. The two of you are definitely in sync, and the two of you are definitely on the same page. Yeah, a very, very good spread. So I hope you can get the show on the road, whatever it is that you're about to start, and have fun at it. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, in the second half of January. Please keep in mind it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind we will be in both Mercury and Venus retrograde for the rest of January, and this is when more exes than usual could resurface. And I think that's exactly what's happening here. You're dealing with two different people, Libra. We got Judgment, we have the Moon clarified by Justice, we have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the King of Cups with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, a very interesting period awaits for you, Libra. So I got the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We got the Ace of Wands right underneath the King of Cups, if I can speak. Yeah, so this person really wants you back. Then we also have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So these are going to be two equally good offers coming from two different exes. For some of you, you could be dealing with a new person or a newer person, and an ex will also want to get back together with you, right? So we got Judgment, the first card that came out. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Then we have the Moon clarified by Justice. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but I think that's your energy, right? Because the moon is clarified by justice, and justice is your personal card, so that's you right there. And the moon is one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck, and that makes total sense, especially if you're dealing with two different exes concurrently. If both of them are trying to get back together with you, perhaps you'll have a really hard time choosing between those two, or actually, if you're not really looking forward to getting back together with any of your exes, then it'll still be emotional for you. Because we all feel a bit more emotional during Mercury retrogrades, and especially when Venus is also in retrograde. So yeah, it's not going to be an easy couple of weeks for you, Libra, to be honest with you. So hopefully, if you do want to get back together with an ex, then you'll have choices. You'll have choices. If you don't, you can just send them back to the past where they belong. But both of them are equally good, because both of them have aces associated with them, right? Yeah. So hopefully you can make the right decision. I specifically did not clarify any further, because everything here says it's going to be your decision. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially if your own card comes through as a major arcana card. Justice, like I said, that's you. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots. So yeah, Libra, you'll have to come up with your own decision. And I'm sorry to leave you like this, but yeah, this happens, Libra, this happens. It's a problem, but you'll have to figure it out. Alright, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Libra, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing the rest of January. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.